Good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Sons of Haddonfield. As always, I'm Ian.
I'm Josh.
Let's get started, shall we?
Super Bowl 54 ended about 2 hours ago.
Roughly.
Kansas City defeated
The San Francisco,
49ers.
Man, you just watched the game.
I know. I'm sorry.
Last night, we played a game of Madden, a Super Bowl edition. I was the Chiefs. He was the 49ers. Based on that game, I predicted the Chiefs were going to win. My score was wrong, though. Barely.
It was close.
It was close.
Really close.
I predicted, based on our game, the score was going to be 31-28. The score ended up being 30-20.
31-20.
31-20.
So you got this one score correct. You got Kansas City. Nailed it.
Yeah, I misspoke there for a second. But yeah, so, I mean, I'm a Packer fan, as you can tell. So I didn't really have a horse in the race. But
I'm a New England fan.
I'm happy the Chiefs won, I guess, though, because Andy Reid was a coach at Green Bay once upon a time.
Hey, he's a tough guy not to like.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta like him. You like Mahomes. You know.
Got to root for everybody.
Yeah,
First female coach played for the 49ers, so assistant coach.
For the 49ers.
Yeah, that's
she
what I
didn't
said.
play for the 49ers.
No, that's what I said. First female assistant coach for the 49ers.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think I said. I might be wrong. That's what I meant, though.
We have it on video. It's okay.
Yeah, but you know what I meant.
So as a Patriots fan, and I don't know how you felt as a Packer fan, though, the thing I was probably more excited for than the actual game was seeing what trailers we got, commercials, things like that.
Yeah, and definitely some funny life moments there, too.
Funny life moments?
Yeah, because I can see things in those trailers that we do from time to time. Not necessarily specific things from trailers.
So what I'm hearing is you think they should make a movie based on us.
I mean, I'm not against it.
Actor to play you in a movie, go.
That's a tough one. I would like Rainn Wilson to play an older me.
I can see that.
I mean, I once played Rainn Wilson in a fan film for The Office that I had to make for a school class, but, I mean, I'm a big Office fan.
I was going to say, first name that pops in my head to play you in the movie, I can't think of his name. Who's the kid that played Scott Pilgrim? He was in that. He's in Superbad. The guy from Superbad, opposite Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
That guy.
Michael Cera?
Yeah, that guy. Mike Cera. Boom. Him.
Maybe. We'll see. One day.
Fun times. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, we are big movie fans, as it's been noted on this podcast many times, like many of you, I'm sure. Let's talk trailers.
Let's do it.
And what's coming out soon and what we saw and what they spent millions upon millions of dollars to show us, like 30 seconds or snippets. Because it costs, like, I think something like $5.5 million, roughly, the last time I checked.
No one cares about the budget.
No, for a 30-second Super Bowl commercial.
If you saw the last video, you don't understand that.
That's crazy. $5 million for 30 seconds?
That's crazy, but how much money overseas Parasite makes is not crazy to you?
No, it's important that movies make money. I'm just saying, spending $5 million for 30 seconds.
It is.
To try to brainwash the people into buying the things.
See our movie.
I do enjoy it, though.
Oh, it's fun. We got a few good trailers, I guess. I don't know if we got anything that we didn't already have trailers for. At least
there were new
variations. There were new trailers, new variations of them, but
like a few that really stood out for me that were variations was the Quiet Place one that played before the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And No Time to Die, the James Bond trailer that played in between.
I'm a big Billie Eilish fan, if you did not know. She's writing the theme song for the new James Bond movie.
With her brother Phineas.
I was dying inside, hoping that we would get a snippet of that song on this new trailer tonight.
No, they're saving that for the movie.
Oh, the Grammys. She's going to perform at the Grammys. Not the Grammys, at the Oscars.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
she's performing at the Oscars. What could she be singing other than the James Bond song? I think that's what she's
One
going to
of the
do.
songs that are nominated for Best Song of the Year.
Was she in? She didn't have any of those, though, in the movie, did she?
Doesn't matter. Like, she could sing one.
Maybe. I don't know. I think she's going to debut the theme song for No Time to Die.
We'll see. One could hope.
That's my hope. I was hoping it would be on tonight, but whatever.
We'll see.
I was disappointed. It's okay. I got over it. It was a good trailer.
I'm glad you got over it.
Yeah, I try. I'm an adult. I can get over things. I'm crying inside, though.
Ouch.
Moving on.
Moving on.
No Time to Die. I can't read my handwriting. What's that say?
What comes out April 10th?
April 10th.
Looking forward to it. And A Quiet Place comes out much sooner than that on the 20th of March.
Good times.
That's probably the one I'm looking forward to most in like this opening part of the year. And then,
The first one was so good. John Krasinski, Emily Blunt did a great job in it. And so, yeah, expectations are going to be high for the sequel.
yeah, it looks like it's going to have some prequel stuff in it too about how it started beforehand. Looks like John Krasinski's actually going to be in it briefly. He was in that teaser trailer, new trailer that started before the Super Bowl at least. So
Other trailers, we got Top Gun Maverick.
I'm excited for it because I'm a big Top Gun fan. Val Kilmer, Tom Cruise. I used to think my nickname, the Iceman, back in the day was from that movie. Someone thought I looked like Val Kilmer because I was so cool. They said I didn't come up with it. I'm not a narcissistic dick, but
That's how that came up.
yeah. It's
Someone thought you looked like Val Kilmer.
No, that's what I thought it was.
Oh,
but then they're like, no, you're just so cool.
Oh, okay.
And therefore, but I'm like, that sounds like a narcissistic dick thing if I say it. So I usually don't tell people that.
It's good. You just told, anybody that watches the video.
No, I told people that someone said that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say I said it because
Okay.
I didn't say it.
Okay.
Someone else did.
I get you.
Ergo,
I get you.
it was a nickname.
Did the trailer look at you? Are you excited about
Yeah.
it?
Looks like it's going to have some tensions based on the other one.
I'm not really a
Some cool
fan. I
action
didn't really
sequences.
care about the first one.
They're going to have the volleyball scene, which I'm sure the ladies will go crazy for. Another bunch of ripped, shirtless dudes playing volleyball. People tend to like that.
Yeah, fun times. June 26th.
Yeah.
Out in theaters for Top Gun Maverick, June 26th. So if you're excited for that one, it'll be a fun. I'm sure it'll do well in the summer. Big summer blockbuster.
Yeah, another summer blockbuster. It's going to be competing with Wonder Woman 2, Wonder Woman 84.
June 4th.
June
that
4th,
one.
yeah.
That's not really a trailer that we got with it. It was connected to the Tide.
It was a teaser.
Yeah, it's like a little
connected.
teaser connected to Charlie Day's Tide ads, which were on all night long.
Yeah.
Even after the Super Bowl and the Masked
Masked
Singer,
Singer.
there was still the Charlie Day Tide commercials. So that was kind of fun how they did that. It was just a funny little thing. It didn't show anything to do with the movie, but it was fun.
Yeah. I think the Charlie Day commercial was one of my favorites, though, but we're straying.
Yeah, let's talk about the trailers. Finish those up, then we'll talk about the commercials.
We also got another Mulan trailer.
Another Mulan trailer. I am very excited about Mulan. I think that it looks really good. I was a big fan of the Disney. Oh, obviously it's Disney, of the animated version.
With Ming-Na Wen. She's amazing.
I hope she has at least a cameo.
I would hope so.
At least a cameo.
I'm really nervous that she's not going to have one. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity.
It doesn't seem like it. I haven't heard anything about it. But man, it would
Maybe
be awesome
they're
if
just
she
keeping
did.
it as
I
a
hope
surprise.
So. I hope so. But I always have liked that movie as a martial artist myself. I kind of gravitate towards those things, and that's a really good movie, really good story. So I'm excited for that one. March 27th is the release date for Mulan, so not too much longer for that one.
Right? Yeah. It's coming up pretty quick.
Good insight there.
I know.
How
the
about
best.
F9? Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, yeah. I haven't watched some of the later films in that series. I did watch Hobbs and Shaw in theaters with some people. It was okay. good little action movie, like just for mindless entertainment. Early on, I liked the Fast and Furious series. Like the first couple were pretty good, like 1 and
Let me tell you how much I've seen of them.
0. He's seen 0.
I've seen half of the first movie
Oh.
and turned it off.
I was wrong. He's seen half of 1.
Not my type of movie at all.
I mean, I might see it at some
There are
point down the line.
9 of them.
Yeah.
9! That's getting up to like Friday the 13th levels almost.
People like cars and action and
9 of these movies.
ridiculous cars and stuff.
The only good thing, I might make a lot of people mad by this. The only good thing the Fast and the Furious franchise has ever given us is See You Again by Riz Khalifa and Charlie Puth.
I wouldn't say that's the only
That
good
is
thing.
the only good thing that this movie franchise has given us is a song. But this, it kills me though.
I need to cut you off. You're being cut off.
No. They must be popular.
Yeah,
They've made 9 of them now. People have to love these movies.
they do.
Why?
Fast cars. I've already said it. I mean, the first one was a really good story about 2 people from different worlds coming together, and criminal realizes the criminal isn't such a bad guy because he really wasn't in the first movie, and family and those family
amazing.
values.
Great family.
That's
values.
what people like them,
Awesome.
sticking together,
Cool.
that sort of stuff. But like I said, I haven't seen Fast 8, but I've seen the others.
And maybe someday I will sit
won't.
down, I will watch the first one and be like, oh my god, I get it now. These are amazing.
And
I see what all the hype is about. And I will
Yeah.
come back on here and I will make an apology video
The
to
thing
all
is,
of the fans.
he won't admit it.
No. Even if I ever sit down and watch them, I'll never admit that they were good. I'm
No.
very stubborn.
Yeah, he is. Ask his wife.
I get yelled at daily.
That is true from what I'm here for.
If you do want to see Fast and the Furious 9, F9, that comes out May 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we have there? Please, let's talk about something good. Let's talk about a good movie now. My brain cells can't take another Fast and Furious 9 movie.
Quiet you.
We already talked about A Quiet Place.
Man. The thing that I think is pretty cool too, probably one of the highlights trailer wise though, because we'd seen trailers for like A Quiet Place and James Bond. We'd seen snippets from all those. Nothing was new. Black Widow got a trailer too, but we missed some of that because of the lag on the connection. But Disney and Disney Plus and their 3 shows that they have coming out, Loki, Falcon, Winter Soldier, and the WandaVision show.
Those look really good. And we actually got to see
Snippets.
I wouldn't really call them a trailer. It's a snippet. Yeah, it's just teases there and here of the 3 shows.
But it was nice to finally start to see footage for that.
Because I was trying to think, have we seen footage yet?
Not yet.
No.
That was the first.
So that's the first time we've seen footage of them. And they look, movie quality. It doesn't look like it's going to be a step down being on TV at all.
No, it looks like Disney's pouring a lot of money into it.
And did you hear about the casting for Loki?
I had
Owen Wilson got cast the other day. Some role, we don't know. Undisclosed, but cast in Loki.
Interesting. Very cool.
I like Owen Wilson.
I like Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson and what Disney's doing.
Yeah. I like the expanding the universe tagline that they kind of had there. That was back. Not gonna lie, got chills. Got some goose pimples. I'm a nerd.
I'm speechless. But the thing is,
I'm saying all this and I'm wearing the DC hat. It's okay.
it's okay. You can like both.
I can, and I'm allowed to.
Everyone is.
Yeah. Don't box yourself in. Do we know when those are coming out?
Not specifically.
I don't think they're coming out until after summer, after maybe fall,
sometime. I know they just released and said, "Oh, coming soon,
Yeah.
Disney Plus." So I know they're filming Loki because I've seen like behind the scenes stuff on the green screen, but it was just like still photos of like a plastic, not plastic, like a mat and like some wires and him jumping around on a wire in a green room. So
Sounds like a fun day.
yeah, I mean that's all Disney had released up until this point. But
And if you are excited for those, waiting for those to come out, Disney Plus has lots of other things to offer.
a lot of Disney movies. Go figure.
What else came out? James Bond Minions.
There's apparently a trailer for Minions getting released on Wednesday. That's what we got.
We got the teaser with the announcement. We're going to release the trailer on Wednesday. July 3rd release date for the new Minions movie. I'm a fan of them. I'm excited for them. I was a fan before I had my son of Despicable Me. So I could say, oh yeah, well, you know, I have the little guy. Gotta go take him to the new Minions movie. Bummer. But I'm like, all right, a new Minions movie. Yes, let's go. Steve Carell is Gru. Beedo, Beedo, Beedo.
Yikes.
Last night you got Ian as Bane, and tonight you get me as a Minion.
You never know what you're gonna expect.
That's the fun of this channel.
Watching this this thing.
So yeah, Minions is going to be fun. Now here's something I want to talk about. Okay, we did not get a trailer for it tonight. So why is he talking about it tonight then? Let me tell you. Okay, I believe we're filming this Sunday night, February 2nd. I believe on Monday, February 3rd, we will get a trailer for the new Saw movie by Chris Rock. I have heard the rumors. That is what I've been hearing.
I've seen some stuff from Josh Stolberg, the writer, teasing that there's going to be a trailer released soon for the new Saw reboot.
I've heard that...
Or not reboot, but next movie.
Kind of a reboot, yeah. It's a little bit.
Re-energizing.
Yeah.
That's what I'd call it.
So we'll see if that happens. That's one of my most anticipated movies. I love the Saw franchise.
Chris Rock, Sam Jackson, and the new one.
I don't even know what to think with that cast. Obviously, it's a great cast. I just don't know how it fits into the Saw franchise.
And good writing.
Yeah.
Because Jigsaw.
We met Tobin Bell.
And Shawnee Smith.
In, was it July last year?
Yeah.
And he kind of hinted that he would be in this movie.
Not specifically. He's just said...
He didn't say it, but he hinted at the possibility that he's going to be back in this movie in some capacity.
Well, that's what we read from his cryptic...
Yeah, you have to read into things. That's what we do.
His cryptic
and we
speech.
Read into it. Oh my gosh, you're going to star in the new Saw movie? Amazing. But no, that's probably not going to happen. He's probably going to have a 15-second cameo in it.
Or something.
We don't know. But reading into it, it seemed like he might have a role to play somehow. So I'm really excited if we do get that trailer tomorrow on Monday.
I would be happy.
Me too. The other thing, we already knew about it, but they had a bunch of commercials for it tonight. It looks amazing. Lego Masters.
Yeah, it looks like a fun little game show if you have kids.
Reality show about Lego building. Like, this is the kind of energy I need from 2020. This is the energy I need from this year. A reality show not about drama and fighting and cheating relationships and all. No. I need a reality show about building Legos.
Awesome Legos, though. Have you seen some of those things from the trailer?
Yes. That is the energy I need, 2020. Keep it up. Let's go.
Do your job.
Yes, do your job, Belichick. I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm like tyrant about energy and Lego Masters.
You're tyrant?
Yeah.
I think you mean tirade.
Yeah, that too.
Or rant.
Yeah, that too.
Words are hard, man.
They are very tough.
So earlier in this segment, I hinted at, the commercials imitating life. So let me explain that a little bit by telling a joke.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He has a joke.
So, I went to the zoo the other day and saw a piece of bread in a cage. Do you know what the sign said for what this critter was?
Am I supposed to answer? I don't know. What? Please tell me.
Bred in captivity.
Oh my god.
So, I know that's a horrible dad joke.
I apologize.
No, that's a dad joke. But watching the Alexa commercial tonight really cracked me up because it was like, "Hey Alexis, the jester, tell me a joke," and so it told a stupid joke. The other day when we were waiting to pick a movie off our movie board, I was like, "Hey Siri, tell me a joke." I know Siri isn't Alexa, but it's the same principle.
Close.
And that's the joke it told me. So seeing that Alexa commercial about playing my song, play this, it just was cracking me up because I kept thinking about all the stupid jokes that Siri was telling me that night. Like, how my dad met my mom. My mom was an X-ray technician, and my dad, went to get an X-ray. I don't know what my mom saw in him. Like, that was the kind of stuff that Siri was telling me. And so watching that Alexa commercial was just cracking me up, thinking about all those dumb jokes that Siri told me the other night when we were picking a movie.
That was funny. That was a good commercial. Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres was in it.
Yeah.
I can't remember who else was in it, if anybody else
Her
was
wife.
in it. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
anybody else other than that.
Not specifically just other actors, but
We talked about kind of the Charlie Day.
how that
tie-dye.
kept going.
Kept going on and on.
Like with the Budweiser, and he'd show up in the Budweiser, or he'd show up in the just the park bench and be like, "Oh, clean it later," and with the wife, and "Oh, you'll clean it later." It's like, "When's later? Oh my God, it's never gonna get clean."
That was funny. It
Yeah.
was clever. We talked about this during the game. It seemed like companies were kind of teaming up a little bit,
A little.
saving some money there. You know, that was kind of cool. You saw different spokes. I don't know. Some of them aren't people. They're animated things.
Rick and Morty.
bears and Rick and Morty. What did they have? They had
Pringles.
the Pringles. Yeah, that was a good commercial because you know what that reminded me of?
What did it remind you of?
They Live.
Oh yeah, because of the
They had little
robot fates.
Yeah,
I can kind of see where
it
you're
kind of
going with that.
it kind of gave me a They Live vibe.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah,
being
a little
controlled.
bit. Yeah. It was a good commercial. It was fun to see Rick and Morty on the Super Bowl ad. It was fun. One of my favorites was the Hulu, Tom Brady, New England fan.
Yeah, because he's probably coming back, and Hulu sealed it.
As we talked about reading into things, I'm going to go ahead and read into that greatly. And Tom Brady said that I'm not going anywhere, meaning he's not only not retiring, he's going to stay right there in New England for some more...
he's going to try. Nothing is guaranteed in the NFL.
No.
And the AFC is very, very,
Yeah, they're
strong
getting there.
this year.
They're getting there.
With the Ravens and the Chiefs.
But, this
Having
year is
their-
over, so we'll see what happens next year.
That is true.
So-
obviously, Packers going next year. I'm calling it now.
Okay.
Hey, I was close with the Chiefs game. I was right about who would win it and what half of the score would be. Calling
you
it right
were.
now.
Very good. Tom Brady had been hinting at that commercial for a couple of days now on his Instagram. He posted a photo of him leaving the stadium. And he was like, "Oh no, what is that? What is he talking about?"
Edelman held up a boombox in front of a car like as a montage.
Don't go, Tom.
Homage
stay.
to those 80s movies like, "Oh my God, I'm holding a boombox outside your window. Please date me." Moments. That
Please
were in-
pass to me.
Oh, I promise I'll catch the ball this time.
So that was
there you
funny.
go.
I mean, not really funny, but it was a good commercial. Snickers, their Snickers hole.
Making fun of everything that people do.
That was really funny. Wow, what's the actor's name at the end? Louise Guzman?
I think so.
Something like that. I want to say off the top of my head, when he pushes the people taking selfies and stuff.
No, they just slipped and fell, I thought.
Oh yeah, they did slip and fell. And then he says, what does he say? He says, Snickers hole is taking care of the problem already or something.
Yeah.
It was really funny. So yeah, that was really good.
I don't remember all the specifics
Yeah,
of that.
something
but yeah.
about all of Earth's problems will
Could
be
be
better.
solved with a Snickers.
Yeah, like planting a Snickers into the earth.
The sinkhole would fix all of the world's problems.
Like, that was really funny.
Like naming your kids after vegetables, and they made fun of a kid named Kale, which isn't that funny, but that stands out. It's funny to me.
It's funny to us, yeah.
But for a different reason, even though it's not a bad name.
No, it's a good name. It's
it
just
made
funny.
me crack up,
and it
'cause of
gives me a joke material now coming up. One of my favorite commercials, Smart Park.
Yeah, John Krasinski,
John Krasinski,
Chris Evans,
and
the lady from SNL,
Rachel Dratch,
Yeah,
something like that. That was a funny commercial. That had me laughing.
talking in the Boston accents. It's a smart car.
It's Smart Park.
Smart pack. Hell, you can't park there. Yeah, I can. I got the smart pack. And another funny one along that line was Rainn Wilson in the Little Caesars commercial.
Oh, yeah. Was it with there was like an Office reunion all in different commercials for the Super Bowl.
And then Toby was in that one for Super Monday
Yeah.
with all the shows for Fox.
Acting basically like Toby.
Yeah.
Like-
And they're like, otherwise you get stuck in the office. And they point at him and he's like, oh, I'm
Like,
Toby.
can't you just picture like everybody in the office and Dunder Mifflin leaving and then Toby is showing up for
Yeah.
work? Like, where is everybody?
I just-
got to work by myself.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, life is so sad.
Did I tell you about the strangler? It's not me, I promise.
It's totally him.
The one thing, though, watching all these commercials with the Office people in it, I was like, ooh.
we got Rainn Wilson in
Rainn
one.
Wilson, John Krasinski, who played Jim, and then Toby.
Oh yeah.
So the one I was like, the missed opportunity. There was a commercial with Sofia Vergara, which was one of those like linked things for Tide and all the Mr. Clean.
The toilet paper company with the
Yeah.
stupid bears that I can't
Yeah,
stand.
it's like, oh, my Charmin, my hide is clean.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, the missed opportunity in that commercial would have been to have another Office cast member, Kevin, who's known for his chili, and that's the one thing he does best, spilling the chili into the fan instead of the actress they had do it, because I think that would be hilarious.
That'd be perfect.
It'd be the perfect tie-in to add another member of The Office if they
Like-
were going for that vibe.
I mean, who doesn't know The Office nowadays, right?
It's like the best.
Everybody loves The Office.
Number one
So if you
sitcom
got
ever.
Brian Baumgartner, yes. If you got Brian Baumgartner, who plays Kevin, to go in there and spill chili, like, that would be amazing.
That would have been epic.
That would have been so good. And they're spilling chili anyway. Like, come on.
And it whips around in a fan.
How do you not get Kevin?
I mean, well, especially, obviously these companies didn't tell the other companies they were hiring these people for
But
the
even
things.
if
But-
they don't know that, you have a guy spilling chili.
It would have been perfect.
My first thought is, oh man, we gotta
Kevin.
get Kevin. We gotta get Brian Baumgartner on the phone.
Next year, there's your opportunity.
The sequel.
The sequel.
The Spilkquel.
Ouch.
I tried.
Yeah.
John Legend, Chrissy Teigen had a pretty good one.
Yeah, car commercial.
I forgot what car
Luxury.
company it was, but it was like young luxury.
It was like, I want to say Hyundai.
Hyundai. I don't
Something.
know.
I might be wrong. My memory might be wrong on that one.
I didn't really pay. Like,
there was
commercials
an-
are supposed to make you buy the product.
Yeah, there was an electric Hummer commercial. There was like an electric Fiat commercial.
I had a bad experience with a girl in the Fiat today.
What?
Remember that girl driving the Fiat today when I was trying to get my coffee?
I wasn't paying attention to the car, but
Oh yeah, she was in the Fiat. It's like staring me down. Like, come on, you're like 10. Leave me alone.
yeah. I don't have the words for that.
Anyway, the John Legend, Chrissy Teigen was like luxury, and they had a bunch of like
They were making,
older people.
They were making fun of stereotypes
Yeah,
at parties.
at parties, you know.
Like the plastic surgery lady who's like, I hadn't had plastic
haven't had
surgery.
plastic surgery.
And then
What
she was
are you
like, I was there when you got yours, so obviously you did. The guy who, leans on everybody at parties. They just hit all the stereotypes.
And then it's all like, stop this luxury for something younger. And it's, obviously geared for millennial generation. And
Or whatever, just like stop with stereotypes and just buy this awesome car. It was,
And it's cool. You know, that was a cool commercial there. It was funny because John Legend goes to pick up Chrissy Teigen and rolls the window up on her and says, "What's the password?" And she has to say "sexiest man alive" because he was voted sexiest man alive this past year. So I thought that was pretty funny, pretty clever. They have a good relationship, I believe. They're funny to watch interact with each other.
my favorite car commercial, though, since it is Groundhog Day,
Oh yeah,
I thought it was classic that they got Bill Murray and some of the other actors from that movie to come back and reprise their roles and do this awesome Jeep commercial where he doesn't want to leave the dream. He just wants to keep coming back and doing awesome stunts in his Jeep.
I just loved all the things he did with the groundhog.
That too.
he kidnaps the groundhog every day, and then they go off on these awesome adventures. And he has like a little helmet for the groundhog to keep him safe, and like puts him in a stroller. I think one time, like taking care of the little groundhog. Like that was
doing
classic.
wheelies.
Yeah, so good. Safety first, little guy.
Where did we park? I was following you.
Bill Murray is a legend.
Always classic.
What about the Jonah Hill, Martin Scorsese for the Coca-Cola Energy?
That was funny too.
It was okay.
It wasn't one of my favorite ones, but
No.
it's up there.
It's kind of bizarre.
I know we missed a Jason Momoa commercial that apparently everyone's cracking up about because there was like a little snippet of it before the TV like paused.
I have Apple TV, and the Wi-Fi like buffered for a little
glitched
bit,
out.
and so we lost like
Like
maybe
one of the segments.
yeah, it's like 2-3 minutes of the game. So
and like some of the commercials,
Yeah.
but it's okay. Like I'm sure it's online. We can
it
check
is
it out
probably on YouTube.
right now as we speak.
One of my other favorite commercials that I know you will not agree with was Light Life, the plant-based burger company.
Oh, yeah.
With Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell.
I mean, I love Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell.
They are
As
hilarious
people.
together. They are a fantastic couple. I love both of them together. I love both of them
Their
separately.
personalities, what they stand for, all the above.
And commercial for Light Life. I'm a vegetarian. I love Light Life. Sub Light Life.
I mean, I'll have to be convinced. So,
You heard of Light Life? Send him some burgers to try. Send me some because I love them.
yeah, go for it.
Um,
I'm willing. Email us at sonsofhaddonfield@gmail for more information or our details.
Our details, because we're like big enough to have details.
Well, everybody's got details, man.
Oh, okay.
But probably my favorite commercial. It's a toss-up between two. There was the Post Malone Bud Light Seltzer commercial where he's like, and they're fighting over
Like
what
each
side.
part of his body is being controlled by little people inside of him. You
That
know,
reminds me of like Inside Out or some of those other movies, that feeling. And he completely demolishes a convenience store. And he's like, I'll get both. Oh, and then, hey, you got pretzels?
like that's the best part. Like the Ray Posty, man, you've got an acting career ahead of you because the way he delivers that is comedic gold. He just like stands there like,
Pretzels.
Got any pretzels? Like he's just destruction all around him. It's like, oh, got any pretzels? And he's probably standing on the bag of pretzels, because he destroyed everything.
I might be wrong. We disagree on this. But I think one of the actresses from that commercial was from in this last season of DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
The Kopai,
The Kopai.
the wolf girl.
Yeah. I don't know the actress's name off the top of my head.
I looked it up because you said that, and I tried to find her, and I can't remember her name.
I really think it's her. He disagrees with me on it. I think it was when she's like, oh, hey. And
Do you think it is her? If you know Legends of Tomorrow, if you have seen the Post Malone commercial, comment below if you think it is the Kopai or not the Kopai.
but that
See,
is true.
We had to vote because we had already seen that Post Malone commercial because you were supposed to vote for which one you liked better, that one or the one that he goes to the bar and it gets the
he's like,
Bud Light Seltzer Mango. I don't know. I think I might like the bar better, because they're doing the same thing, right? He takes a sip of the,
And they're like, "Oh, my
seltzer
taste buds
mango.
love me."
Yeah, the taste buds love it, and they're going back and forth. And then the spleen wants to be a taste bud, and they're like, "Shut up, spleen!"
And he's
And
like,
then
"Shut up, spleen."
Post Malone's like, "Yeah, spleen, shut up."
And everyone's looking at him
It's
like
like-
he's a dumbass.
What?
And he's like, just talking to
Just
my
talking
spleen.
to my spleen. Nothing to see here. Like, who doesn't talk to their spleen on a daily basis?
Any normal person.
Huh. Guess I'm not normal.
But my favorite commercial has got to be the Coke Zero sugar commercial.
Mountain Dew.
Oh, I said Coke.
You did.
I
The
meant-
Coca-Cola was the Jonah Hill, Martin Scorsese.
It's late. I had a tongue slip, like has happened most of these times. And I've had at least one. But no, the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. You're right, with Bryan Cranston playing on The Shining. He's like,
And
"Here's-"
Tracy Ellis Ross.
yeah, he's like, here's Mountain Dew
Here's
Zero
Mountain
Sugar.
Dew.
And he's like, "Rah." And then he's like, got your drink. And she's like, oh, I'm thirsty.
She's like, "Ah! Oh, you know what? I could use some Mountain Dew. Thank you."
And then it shows like the Mountain Dew River flowing down the
And
hallway.
then Bryan Cranston as the girls.
twins.
Oh my gosh.
It cracks me up.
That
That's
is-
my favorite.
As horror fans, obviously, we're gonna love that. As Breaking Bad fans, we're gonna love that. So that's really good. The other big one that I think we're forgetting about is Lil Nas X and Sam Elliott.
The commercial they showed in the Super Bowl wasn't
It's not as good as the other one.
as the other one,
Yeah.
where Sam Elliott just walks in and starts speaking the words.
To Old Town Road.
Yeah, and then he walks out. I think that was better than the duel.
Mm.
So that's why I'm not including it tonight.
Yeah, but
It was good. I
It's still
liked
good.
I liked the vibe.
It's still a good vibe. I agree with you, though. I think the other ones have been better. The other one that I want to talk about was the Maisie Williams Audi commercial, where they all start singing "Let It Go."
It's a good song.
It's one of the best songs of the past 10 years. What are you talking about?
It's a good song.
Best song of the 10.
Not best.
One of the best.
One of the best.
Of the
sure.
past 10 years. My little guy was all excited. Hey, that's the song from Frozen when
Yeah.
it came on.
That was a good moment.
And Maisie Williams Arya was my favorite character on Game of Thrones. If you watched the last video, I'm very upset about Game of Thrones.
And we're not going to talk about it.
We're
anymore.
not going to talk about it. But Arya, I don't know.
Jon Snow. Tyrion.
Arya.
I drink and I know things. Mountain Dew.
Zero sugar.
Send us free Mountain Dew.
Nobody watches this, right? Like,
One day. One day.
we're gonna have to get really good at this in order for people to send us stuff.
One can dream.
I watch YouTube videos and they're always getting really cool mail. I'm like, man, how many billions of followers do you have to have for people to actually take time out of their day to want to send you things? People probably see us and be like, man, if I ever saw them, I'll go out of my way to not give them anything. No one's gonna send us
Have
stuff.
better self-esteem. Live your life. Follow your dreams. Nothing is given to you. You've got to earn it. Strive every day.
Everything earned, nothing given. Deuce brand.
Oh, yeah.
It's the brand of the bracelet. There was one more I wanted to talk about. I don't know what it was though. I can't remember.
Then it's not important.
I got nothing.
Well, do you agree with those trailers? What were your favorites? Comment below.
Yeah, tell us your favorite trailer, the movie you're most excited for,
Did your team win the Super Bowl? Were you interested in the Super Bowl
or do you watch it just for the commercials?
and the halftime show?
Ooh, what did you think about the halftime show?
It was okay.
It was pretty good.
My favorites, though, this one wasn't my favorite, but it was
We're gonna
definitely
start talking about classic rock again.
it was definitely in the top segment of ones that I've seen. But yeah, The Who from a few years ago, really love that one.
How old are you?
Don't ask that question. You never ask anyone their age. No, that's never mind.
Oh
The
my God.
Lady Gaga
Oh wow, somebody young.
from
Okay.
2017. That was a good one. I remember
Was
that
good.
one
Good
because she
job.
bungee jumped into the arena. That
and
was
the
awesome.
drones. The drones were cool.
Well, yeah, but bungee jumping into an arena, that's awesome. That's potentially dangerous.
Nah, she was fine.
I know she's fine and she's gonna be fine because they test these things over and over.
They do.
But that was awesome. She did her own stunts. She did that. Justin Timberlake from 2 years ago, Maroon 5 was all right. Katy Perry.
Katy Perry was just good because of Left Shark.
Uh,
Not knowing what to do. So it's just like, Left Shark, like, what's up?
and then going way back, you got Paul McCartney doing one.
Yippee.
And then Aerosmith and Britney Spears. Those were the tops from the last 20 years for me.
Like, okay, Super Bowl really needs to up their performers for halftime shows. Because, like, this list that you just ran down,
Is awesome.
I have, like, one of those artists.
And the Red Hot Chili Peppers
On my
performed with
iPhone.
Bruno Mars.
Don't like Bruno Mars.
No, the Red Hot Chili Peppers showed up.
Are okay.
That was awesome.
Are okay.
It would have been better if they'd flipped it for me and did the Chili Peppers featuring Bruno Mars. That would have been better. Or if they'd flipped the Black Eyed Peas one from like early 2000, mid 2000s, where it was Black Eyed Peas featuring Slash. I think it'd be cool if it was Slash
I never got
featuring
into Black Eyed Peas.
the Black Eyed Peas or Fergie, but Slash specifically would have been awesome.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Never got into Black Eyed Peas. No, I don't
The
know.
emphasis of that, the
not-
takeaway was Slash.
Not into any of the
featuring
classic rock
the
that
Black
you
Eyed
are.
Peas. Just fantastic rock. Is it classic if they are currently releasing stuff?
Yes.
No, you're wrong.
As far as what we have had presented for us as halftime entertainment for the Super Bowl, then yeah, it was a good. I liked it. It was probably like top 3 or 4 for me. The only thing I wanted them to be together more. I wanted them
Yeah.
to sing together more.
Instead
They
of
kind
that
of
little segment at the end.
yeah, they kind of just danced together at the end.
And we're like, da-da-da.
Yeah, that was about it.
Said some lyrics to something.
I really wanted them to like sing the majority of the entire thing together, and I wanted a little more surprises. Like J Balvin and Bad Bunny came out, that was good. I already knew they were going to be there though, so I wanted something I didn't already know,
I can
and
see
that
that,
did not
yeah.
happen. So
I mean, they did market it that way. It was like J-Lo and Shakira.
mm-hmm.
Or with Shakira.
yeah,
It wasn't like...
Shakira thin.
J
Lo. So
That was my... I do agree. I wish there was more togetherness for their performance.
that was my only complaint. The other commercial was the Toyota Highlander Go Where They Need You, where the soccer mom picks up, like, goes to all the different movie-esque scenes and picks up, like, the people that are in trouble and are about to be killed. One of them...
They're like, stay behind.
Yeah, one of them was obviously inspired by The Thing, right? Like,
With the creatures
in the
and-
remote Arctic
Wasteland.
outpost, and there's the alien creature.
And the guys are, go! I'll kill the creature!
Yeah, obviously that's The Thing.
Most
and
likely.
so, the soccer mom's like, oh, do you need a ride? Huh? Yeah.
And then jumps in, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was awesome.
Oh, but the funny thing, when it landed on top of the vehicle,
Oh.
and they're like, oh, it's got a weird... What was it?
That's got a weird mouth.
Weird mouth. That's not
That's
his
not
mouth.
his mouth.
That cracks me out. Little adult humor. And
So I remember the thing I was going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
The thing I thought I forgot.
Go
I
ahead.
remember now.
It wasn't that commercial?
It wasn't that.
Oh.
That I
'Cause, yeah,
liked.
that
This
was
is something
awesome.
I did not like.
Oh.
And it happens every single year for the Super Bowl. Okay? Something I don't like. He's looking at me like I'm about to say something offensive, and I'm not. Okay? I might be. I don't know. It depends on your views on things. I don't like the overly emotional, try to make you cry commercials. Like, we're not watching a movie. We're watching a 30-second clip to get me to buy something.
But they're trying to show you who they're human too, even though...
It's going too far now. Like,
I don't know.
I think it's going too far. None of these commercials made me cry, and I cry at literally everything.
You do.
I do. Literally everything. Like, I will cry at the drop of a hat. Nothing made me cry here because they're going so far over the top, trying so hard to, like, pull at your heartstrings.
To prove they're not a corporate entity.
And it's
a
just,
corporate
it's
drone.
doing the opposite now for me. It's like, really? At first, when it hadn't been done before, okay, that's nice. That's a beautiful commercial.
But hey, if you look at it the other way,
Maybe I just have no heart. I don't know.
you probably have half a heart.
Yeah.
The problem I agree they're trying too hard, but it's good to sometimes, it might feel like that, but it's good to show that they're, real issues and that these companies care
But
about
it's
them.
all the same issues, though. It's all the same things. Like, have something original. Make me cry, pull at my heartstrings about something other than
Unity.
what every single other commercial is doing.
We might disagree here a little bit, but I can see where you're coming from on that one.
That's my only complaint. I mean, I have lots of complaints I'm not going to, though. That's my only complaint about this.
Excellent.
Yeah. What else? Anything else? Did you cover everything? Oh, I guess the last thing we didn't talk about that was on here was baby nuts.
I don't care. Planters, this is fine.
That was so, I don't know. That was so stupid.
Nuts are good.
No, that was like the most dumb commercial I've ever seen. Like, really? They were going on and on. Like, if you're on social media, you haven't been able to avoid the death of Mr. Is that his name, Mr. Planter? Mr. Peanut?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what his name is. The little peanut dude with the monocle. He's like, the death of him is coming. What will we do? And then, like,
They
he
just brought another
dies,
peanut.
but he comes back as a baby or something.
Well, because it's seeds and stuff.
And then,
from-
like, I saw this poll, like, who's cuter, Baby Nut or Baby Yoda?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm like, are you serious? How do you even get the nerve to compare Baby Yoda to Baby Nut? And by the way, the marketing geniuses came up with the name Baby Nut.
They'll come up with something better.
Like, think of all the people that this had to go through. Like,
Young
the
Nut?
people that make it, and then the executives like, oh my goodness, Baby Nut, you've struck gold. How did you think of that?
Young Nut. Sounds like a rapper. Yo, I'm Young Nut. Yo, here we go. Planters, everyone likes planters. They're salty and they're caramel. I don't know, whatever. Yo.
They're caramel, dude. They're peanuts.
I don't
They're not
know.
Caramel?
I don't know. Caramel coated peanuts. I made that popped off my head. Anyway, young Nut.
That was probably like one of my least favorite
Young Nut,
commercials, other than the
new
ones
rapper.
that try to make you cry.
Young Nut, new Grammy Award winner for Best Artist next year.
If you
Calling
see
it
Young
now.
Nut break out, you know it's
You
this
heard it
guy.
here first. I'm not a rapper. It's not me.
No, he always tries to rhyme "Hey ho, let's go" with Play-Doh or something like
No,
that.
no.
Everything you know.
You got it wrong.
All you know.
Whoa. Pump the brakes. Whenever I'm doing a silly, stupid rap to try to make this guy laugh if he's having a bad day, he's my best friend. You got to be there for your friends, make them laugh, lift their spirits. I'll be like, whatever. But anything goes with Play-Doh.
Anything goes. There you
Because,
go. Yeah.
it's that stupid jingle, and it always makes him laugh. He's like, oh, shit, isn't it? There you're going again with this. Anything goes with Play-Doh. You suck at rapping. And he always laughs. And so my mission accomplished.
Yeah.
There you go.
True.
And on that note, peace.
Peace out. Leave us a comment below. Tell us your favorite commercial. Tell us what movie you're excited to see that we talked about tonight. And until next time.
Oh, well, hold on. Should I, based on what you saw, should I pursue a career in rapping as a rapper? That's
Young
the
Nut.
most Young Nut. That's what I want to know. That's the takeaway I
The
need.
most dripped out rapper of all time, Young Nut.
Young Nut.
Comment below.
Peace.
Peace.